Hey everybody, welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing good. How are you? Tell me in the comments below. In today's video, we are going to be doing another movie versus book video. I did one of these videos a few days ago and I actually really enjoyed doing it. In today's video, we are going to be doing this versus this for The Great Gatsby by Scott Fitzgerald. And the thing with that is that I read The Great Gatsby a few months ago. So it's like very, very vague in my mind because I already didn't like the book. So I just kind of forgot about it. But I watched the movie yesterday. So it's like the movie is pretty fresh in my mind. And as far as I know, I'm pretty sure that the movie is really close to the book, as in that they haven't really played with the facts and the way the story has panned out in the book. So the novel is considered one of the best classics of all time. It was written during the jazz era and the author has captured everything that went during that period. The only issue that I have is that I don't really understand the hype around that book. Everybody quotes it, everybody's like, it's one of the greatest novels of all time. But I just fail to understand why. Let's talk about the movie. The version that I saw was made in 2013. There are two versions, I think. One is pretty old and this one is the newest one. It stars Leonardo DiCaprio, among other people. So it was made in 2013 and I was reading the reviews and I came across a lot of mixed ones. Even though the general consensus is that it's a pretty great movie, but there were certain reviews which were like really criticizing the way the movie has been made. But no one really said that it wasn't sticking true to the facts of the book. The movie is 2 hours long, or like 2 hours, 20 minutes long. So it's a pretty big movie as well. But I actually really enjoyed the entire thing. Even though I didn't like the novel, but on its own, the movie is great. A lot of the things were put into perspective and I sort of understood certain things a bit more clearly as opposed to reading the novel. And I actually really liked the entire first half of the movie. Even though it was really extravagant, even though it was really like over the top, at certain points I could really tell that that wasn't obviously natural. But I really liked the entire cinematography and the way things have been edited, shot, and like the entire vibe of the movie is really awesome. I really liked the entire Gatsby mansion house or whatever that is. It's pretty much like a palace. But the beginning scenes where they have established the entire aura around the Gatsby house and the Caraway house is just insane. It's insanely good work and I really like that. I wanted to be at that place. It's a treat for nature lovers. And I actually come to know about this while watching the movie, that Great Gatsby organized these parties because he wanted to know someone who was close to Daisy, and that sort of put things into perspective. Because I finished the entire book and I was so unclear on why did Great Gatsby organize these parties. I actually really liked the way the entire party scenes have been shot. There was some flamboyant party. But I actually got, like, just watching those scenes made me feel anxious because we are living in COVID times. And the crowd and the way people were hustling and bustling and like they were shoulder to shoulder to one another, it was pretty insane. Among other things, I actually really liked the scene, the most important scene of the novel when they are in the hotel. I actually really liked that and I loved the entire sequence of it because the performance of everybody in that room was intense. You could literally feel the intensity of the scene and the just like the claustrophobic vibe because of the emotions of everybody in that room through the screen, and it was just insane. I wanted to open some window in that room and just jump out of that window because that was so intense. Like, the only issue that I have is for someone who was depressed, who was angry at every single thing because he has returned from World War I, Tony Maguire's reactions in the beginning or his emotions on his face or like facial expressions in the beginning were really cheery. He was supposed to be angry because he has said so in the beginning that I was angry at everybody and everything except for this one person, Great Gatsby. The one thing that I don't understand about this book / this movie, I understand the fact that this novel has showcased the entire jazz era and whatever happened during that period, and it also talks about the great American dream and how it's never really achievable, and it's like pretty vivid from this book as well. But what I don't understand is that the character of Jay Gatsby was encouraging another character for infidelity. And I think that East or West, in both of our cultures, infidelity is something that is frowned upon. So I don't really understand why people really like this idea of this book, because it is not condemning it. I want to know your take on The Great Gatsby. I'm so confused when it comes to this book and I don't understand the hype around it, so I want to know your take on the book. And with that note, we have come to the end of this video. If you like the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, make sure to do that. It would literally mean the world to me. And if you want to follow me on my socials, the links are in the description, and I will see you guys really soon, inshallah. Till then, take care. God bless you. Assalamu alaikum. Bye.